personality. He went on to manage Augsburg's second team before spending 5 years at the helm at Mainz. He then followed in Jurgen Klopp's footsteps and moved from Mainz to Dortmund. Here, Tuchel secured his first major silverware, the German Cup, in 2017. 8 more major trophies came next for Tuchel in just 5 glorious seasons. He won 2 Ligue 1 titles and a pair of domestic cups as PSG boss. At Chelsea, he famously lifted the Champions League as well as a Super Cup and a Club World Cup, and he also bagged a Bundesliga at Bayern Munich. And then, 4 months after leaving Bayern, Tuchel was unveiled as England's new manager.
I always wanted to come back to England. That was my big goal. I have the best memories of the country, of the league and of the players. The attitude towards the game, the attitude from the supporters.
Well, here's hoping Tuchel can finally drag England over the line at a major tournament.
All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the third sports bar of the week. I'm Jason, alongside me for the next 3 hours, former Newcastle midfielder, Ipswich midfielder, all-round good egg. It's Darren Ambrose. Boo, boo again. Boo. Right, Daz?
I'm good, You?
Ready for this?
Yes,
We've got a special show coming up, mate.
Can't wait.
As we've been sat in the green room for hours sorting the show out. The international break is finally over. Once you listen to this show, you'll realise actually the international break isn't over. Until 4 weeks' time when it comes back around again. Yes, the final international break before Christmas, and it's going to be the last 2 qualifiers for the World Cup, even though England have qualified. What will Thomas Tuchel's squad look like? 03717 223344. But take a look at who should be on the plane next summer. And if Ambrose is going to tell us how fit he is, right? Adam Wharton is in Tuchel's starting 11, not just the squad. Is that true, Daz?
Yeah, starting
in the 11.
In 11.
Don't know about that.
It's got to be.
In place of who? Oh, don't say a word. Don't. Elsewhere, we're asking whether Everton are the top 7 biggest clubs in England. Of course they are. Well, who asked that question? Are they bigger than Spurs? Of course they are. 03717 223344. We're going to get to this weekend's action live here on talkSPORT. But England through at the World Cup next summer, and we're still celebrating. We're celebrating by this: our greatest English meal ever. It's the roast dinner. Yes, we're building, I know it's international break, we're building our roast dinner 11, all right? Roast dinner 11. What's in there? Who's in there? Why is he in there? Where does he play? What's his strengths? What's his weaknesses? Who's in goal? Who's up top? Who plays 10? Pigs in blankets. Where you putting them? 03717 223344. Yes, we're putting a roast 11 here on the Sports Bar. Get involved. We cannot do the show without calls. No Sports Bar. 03717 223344. And a reminder, you can now watch us live on YouTube and Smart TV. This is the Sports Bar live here on talkSPORT. Hello, good evening, welcome everyone, good evening all. Good evening, Darren Ambrose.
Good evening, Jason.
How are you, matey?
I'm good.
You all right? You good? You well?
All right, yeah. It's been ages, hasn't it?
It's been a while, mate. It's been a while. We're talking about since the international break.
I think it was last international break. I think it was the Wednesday of the last international break. We done a phone-in, didn't we?
Did we?
Optimistic fan phone-in.
Oh, yes.
That was good. That was good. Not as good as today's one.
Oh, listen, we want to kind of ease our way into this, right? So, the international break, I'm pretty sure, so I'm trying to work my headphones out.
Is it over?
No, the international break is not over.
Yeah, I say it is.
Well, we're doing... Shush, don't say that. We're doing roast dinner 11.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do a roast dinner...
Yeah. No, it's not over. Nah.
There's a hangover.
Not until.
There's a hangover. So
Until
the Wednesday in between the last England game and the Thursday, so the Thursday tomorrow night, we'll be looking ahead to what's coming up. Of course, with all the Premier League, EFL, and all that action. We're speaking to Ian Danter a little bit later as well, and there's a live game on Friday evening here on talkSPORT. Then of course we got Forest against Chelsea in the Premier League, and it's back. But we're in that kind of weird limbo area, aren't we?
Yes.
Where the international break, you kind of if you look in your rear vision, you can still see it, and you look ahead, it's like, oh God, the Premier League, it's still another couple of miles away.
It's essentially you spoke about England yesterday, so there's nothing really football wise.
Well,
we can still talk about stuff.
Of course, we can.
Still talk about England. Adam Walton starting for me.
Okay,
we can
right.
Talk about that.
Okay, listen, we're going to talk about that, right? But first off, look at my producer. Can we get stuck straight into the roast in 11?
Yeah.
Let's not mess about. I know all that the padding at the top of the show about England and all that sort of stuff. So here's what we're going to do, gang. We're going to have a little bit of fun, right? So the roast dinner is probably the most English of English meals. I know people say fish and chips, but you can't really have a fish and chip 11, really. It's hard. The roast dinner covers all bases.
Beans on toast? Is that not traditional?
Oh, no. Oh, sorry. I think we're roasting
English meal?
No.
Oh, you think I'm having beans on toast?
I don't know. Don't know. You guys from Suffolk, I know what you like. So we're going to do a roast dinner 11, right? And here's how it works. Anyone that's traditionally listened to the Sports Bar, it is you have an 11, right? From goalkeeper, back four. We always play a 4-3-3, right? So we need someone in the middle of the engine room. Who's going to play in the middle of the park? Who's in goal? So you've got all the trimmings of the roast dinner, right? I think Darren and I decided we're only going to have 2 meats, right?
Yeah, you can't have all the meats.
You can't have all the meats. You can't have a turkey. You can't have a roast beef. You can't have roast pork. You can't have lamb. Can't have chicken.
Yeah,
that dominates half the outfield players.
Only two. Only 2.
Just 2 of your meats.
Yeah.
I don't know what your favourite meat is, yeah? Sounds right. Right, we'll find out in a second. We'll open the lines, roast dinner 11, 03717 223344. And it needs to be a representation of a roast dinner, right? So you can't have all the meat, you can't have all the veg. You need the trimmings, all right?
We're writing this down, right? I'm going to
You do the team. You keep the team, right?
You
keep the team. 03717 223344. And when you come up with a suggestion, you've got to tell us why Exhibit A, so I'm going to just use the Brussels sprouts, right? I'm going to bring in Brussels. Yeah. Why Brussels sprouts playing goal? Brussels sprouts not playing goal. He's just not equipped. But you've got to come up with a plausible argument and discussion as to why you're going to put parsnips at right back. There's your example. 03717 223344. Get your calls in as soon as you can, and we're going to take in that. But first, it's only right we reflect on England's last couple of games, Daz. I'm going to give you first dibs over this. I've had my say over the last couple of games. Thoughts on what you've seen so far? Certainly this last international break under Tuchel.
Well, they're doing what they have to. Exactly, they're doing the job they have to do. What is it? 6 wins, no goals scored, 18 points.
No goals conceded.
No goals conceded. Yes. Sorry, 18 points. Yeah. They're through at the earliest possible that they can get through. I think to a certain degree, they should be winning these games. You know that. We all know that. And we've seen this before, that eventually when they play top teams, can they do it? And the answer the majority of the time is no, they can't go that extra yard to get that win. Yep. Just feels different this time. And I know we always say that. Why does it
feel different? I agree with you, but why does it feel different for you?
I think the group of players, not so much the ones they're left out as well. They can come back in as well. There's a few that I think should definitely be there on the plane. Jude Bellingham 1, Adam Walton 2. I think Cole Palmer, if being fit, 3. Then you got Grealish and Foden, who weren't in this squad as well. So the ones that are missing
Trent, Reece James.
Yes, Trent, Reece James.
They can't all be in though, Daz.
I know. But the ones missing out, it shows the depth of squad we've got to compete. And I mean, Harry Kane said it in his interview, didn't he? That every game, every meet-up, every England fixture counts now. They're all competing to be on that plane. Every single one of them want to be on that plane. So and I have to mention Thomas Tuchel as well. I think that might be one of the reasons why I think it's different. I think he is an elite manager. I think he took a bit of stick, didn't he? And the way he handled that, the way he reacted to that, I thought was outstanding.
I think he kind of liked it.
I think he enjoyed it. And I think he's endeared himself to those supporters a bit more. That he obviously have frustrated them, annoyed them, saying what he said. But
was he right?
Yes and no. He was right. Look, he was right in terms of the atmosphere. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was loud. He was wrong in terms of they're always at Wembley. Don't play them at Wembley. Play them somewhere else.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know, the time of year, the time of day, the financial crisis. He's wrong in all that, in those terms, because people are still paying their hard-earned money to go to these games. But then he took a bit of stick on, and he loved it. Yeah, and I think that's endeared himself a bit more to the supporters.
A little bit of banter. I agree with that.
Yeah, so I just feel he's a elite manager that can take this. He doesn't care about the results as long as he's winning. He don't care about the performances as long as he's winning. And I think that is a massive boost, a massive plus for us. I really do. And the depth of squad is tremendous at the moment.
I can't believe the lines. By the way, there's no more.
Wow, I've just looked.
It's amazing, right? If we're just taking calls on England, right, and Thomas Tuchel, and we are, of course, taking that, but it would appear that the roast dinner 11 has absolutely...
I can't wait to speak to Mike, the
roast dinner 11 has completely monopolised the phone book, the lines in front of us.
Forget Walton in midfield. Let's see who...
Do you know what, right? We come back to Walton. I don't think we will. Shall we just go to the lines? Let's go to the lines. Right, so roast dinner 11 gang. So sports bar roast dinner 11. Here's the rules. You come up with something that should be on the plate, right? And then you give us a description of where said item should play and why he's in the team, his strengths and weaknesses, and we'll put him in. We're playing a 4-3-3.
Yep.
We're going to play 4-4-2. What do you want to do? What do you think gets more value and quality in there? Or should we just go along?
Yeah, let's just go along.
Right, first call of the evening. I can't go to Spencer. He's always fun. We'll go to Spencer in a minute. Let's go and speak to Mike. He was a goon. All right, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Hello, boys. How we doing? You all right?
All right, Mike.
Really good.
How are you?
Yeah, good. Right, mate, I've got...
Hold on. Let's just...
I've got the anchor man.
Mike, hold on. Mike, before we go there, what made you phone up? What made you be one of the first to phone up?
Well, I've had quite a few Cronenbergs tonight, if I'm honest.
Fair enough.
But...
that wasn't the answer I was looking for.
Where's he playing?
No, but as in Anchorman, so you Declan Rice sort of like playing the 4, really, 6, if you will.
6, yeah, go on.
Gammon.
Gammon? Weren't expecting that.
Yeah.
No, why, though? Why? Hang on. Firstly, you have gammon on your roast dinner?
You can't stop.
You can do. He's
gammon and egg or...
No,
so he's versatile.
No, hold on.
He's versatile.
Sorry, Mike. When was the last time you walked into any reputable pub restaurant serving a Sunday roast and they had gammon on the menu?
Well, that's the beauty of it. So,
what? He's not on a roast.
You can have him with a bit of egg tomorrow.
Right. Okay. Right.
He's not in.
He's gone.
He's not in. He's not in.
Mike, he's gone.
Do cheeseburger as well.
I'm sorry. The first of all the things you can have on your Sunday roast, right? There's no way gammon's getting anywhere near.
He's versatile, Mike said, because he's versatile.
He's not versatile. And then he threw egg in. I think it's a wind-up. Mike, don't call up again. Let's go speak to Andrew. It's a Man United fan. Andrew, save the roast dinner.
Initially, gents, I thought you were doing like a roast dinner, as in like Ryan Giggs in blankets. I thought.
No. We don't do that. No.
So I've gone for the staple centre midfield, or maybe in the number 10 role. Gravy covers everything.
Right. I mean, there you go. If Gravy's not in there, there's something wrong with this team.
What number is he? He's number 8, isn't he? He's number 8.
Where do you want him?
Number 8.
First name on the team. First name on the team sheet.
Where do you want Gravy playing? What formation are we playing, Daz? Should we play 4-4-2?
No, we'll go 4-3-3.
4-3-3. So where's he playing?
Where do you want him?
Is he
4, 6 or 8?
Where's he? Holding midfield? Is he attacking midfield? What's he doing?
He's the Roy Keane. He's the Roy Keane. Brian Robson does everything.
He's everything. He's everywhere.
He's number 8 for me.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
He's number 8, Gravy.
Right, Gravy's number. He's gone straight to number 8.
First one
Andrew.
in. Gammon's been booting out for Gravy.
Absolutely no argument from there.
Because he covers everywhere.
He covers everywhere.
Covers everywhere. Great.
Yeah. Always puts in a top performance.
Yeah.
Solid. He never misses a match, does he?
Never, well, unless you're Roy Jennings, but never misses a match. Was it Jeff Stelling?
Jeff say you can't have gravy.
Don't have gravy on a roast.
Yeah, Jeff. Jeff, if you're listening, don't phone up. Okay, here we go, gang. 03717223344. It's a roast dinner 11. We've got gravy. That's all we got in the number 8. You're more than welcome to phone up and talk about Jude Bellingham and Adam Wharton about.
They wouldn't get in. They wouldn't get in over gravy.
Jude Bellingham is your gravy, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, Jude Bellingham's not the gravy. Can't get in at the minute. He's your Morgan Rogers or Declan Rice. Anyway, I hope it makes sense. 03717223344. Next up, we're going to hear from Darren Ambrose, what he wants on his roasting as well. And is it Adam Wharton? 03717223344. You are listening to the Sports Bet on talkSPORT. With talkSPORT Bet, download the new talkSPORT Bet app today. 18 plus, begambleaware.org. Good evening, thanks for your company. I listen to the Sports We're here on talkSPORT. He's Darren Ambrose, I'm Jason Cundy. Remind that talkSPORT is now live on your smart TV. Just grab the app on Android TV and Google TV. We're on Prime as well, by the way, Prime Video. talkSPORT live on your screen as well as in your speakers. If you want to actually see us talk about a roast in 11, that's what you've got to do. Still, can't we asking how big Everton are following the what? the commotion today, right? I don't know if we're going to get to Everton.
Nah.
We are. My producer's nodding behind the glass.
We'll do a minute or so.
We might, yeah. I just think that...
I want to get to me fullbacks.
Okay, but first we're going to be taking your calls on the more important stuff. Get it, their stuff. Building a roast dinner at 11 03717223334. The team at the moment only consists of gravy. And we're
doing manager.
So Mike phoned up with gammon, right? And I wasn't having gammon. But you said in the break you think gammon could be manager.
Could be, unless they come up with something better.
Gammon the gaffer.
Gammon the gaffer.
Oh, I've got gammon the gaffer.
Well, question mark. I'll question mark him.
Okay.
I think the listeners might come up with a better one than that.
Now, in the extensive meeting that we had before we come on air, you said you put something a little bit odd on your roast dinner.
Yes, and I want to know if anyone else does. Sausages, Richmond sausages, not pigs in blankets, just sausages. But I don't think we can put them in.
No, they're not going in, mate.
Why?
No, they're not going in. You can't
I don't think. You just overruled me.
You can't have sausage on a roast dinner, mate.
Why? We have pigs in blankets, didn't you?
I know, but they're tradition.
Whose tradition? This is my tradition.
You can't have a sausage.
Sausages.
You can't.
I have about 8 of them. Richmond's. I know other brands are available, but Richmond sausages,
mate,
the best out there.
The lucky Mrs.
Best out there.
Is that what she does? She does your pictures.
Yeah, they make the bench, surely. Richmond's.
I honestly, this is insane. I've got gammon and sausages. I mean, those two can find out for Gaffer.
Give me the coach.
Coach, gammon and sausage. Terrible, mate. Let's go to the lines. Let's go and speak to Market Wayne, who's a gooner. Wayne?
Hey, Wayne.
Hello, boys. You okay?
Right, mate? Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, good.
So the old roast dinner, right? We're doing roast dinner 11. Yeah. Okay?
Well, originally I had a number 10, but it could work for a goalkeeper if you struggle.
Go on.
And that's carrots for good vision.
Right.
Carrots has good vision. That's nice. I like that.
Okay. Where are you? No, listen,
why goalie? Why has the goalie got to have good vision?
Well, for long shots coming in, corners, distribution.
You can make a case for everyone needing good vision on the field of play, I suppose. But yeah, just Wayne, you hold it there, right? Hold it there.
He's right.
Let's bring Liam in, who's a Middlesbrough fan. Liam, good evening.
Hi, fellas, you all right?
All right, Liam. Now, Pat, you've got carrots as well, right?
Yeah, I've got carrots, but I've got carrot fullback.
Oh, go on. Why?
Right, go on.
Well, everyone needs a veg in their roast dinner, and everyone needs a fullback. But the thing is with a carrot, you can put a bit of honey on it and roast it, turn it to a wing back, cut it a bit longer, bring him in at centre half. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen.
Good arguments on both, by the way.
The old honey roasted carrots with a bit of rosemary. Yeah, I'm on. But I need to speak to Wayne again.
We're not changing formation, are we?
No, Wayne. Thoughts on the honey roasted carrot?
We'll cut it a bit longer, put it centre half.
You can, but you can also do that with parsnips.
You can.
Yeah, good shout.
Well,
what
look,
are we going for?
Okay, so the carrots are
in.
Carrots are in. Right, okay. Who are we going to give the deciding vote here, Wayne or Liam?
I don't know.
I don't know if Carrot's a goalkeeper, mate.
No, it's definitely not a goalie.
You don't feel a keeper.
And we're not changing formation, are we?
No.
So we don't need wing back or centre half.
It's 4-3-3.
So
Carrot
can Carrot play number 10 though? I mean, he's got great vision, like they said.
Got great vision.
It's got to be 10.
There he is. He's number 10.
He's in.
He's in at number 10, boys. Thank you very much. Let's go and speak to Ben, who's a gooner. Right, Benny boy.
Hey, Ben.
You all right? How you doing?
I'm all right, Benny boy. You sound like a boy that loves a roast dinner. What's your favourite roast?
All right. I like lamb.
You like lamb?
Lamb leg of lamb.
Bit of leg of lamb. Lamb shank? Like a lamb shank?
Yeah, any lamb, yeah.
Okay. Good lad. All right.
I'm going with peas on the wing.
Peas?
Hard to control.
Peas are...
Yeah, slippery as well, aren't
peas
they?
on the wing, and they can fly off in any direction.
Yeah, he's right.
See, here's the thing.
Right? Hard to pick up.
They're hard to pick up.
Yeah.
It's a great shout. Hard to pick up. Peas are... So here's the thing, right? I don't...
Straight in behind.
Yeah.
You say?
Straight in behind.
Straight in behind.
There you go.
Peas.
I mean, throw pea.
Yeah.
I'm a petit pois man personally, but do you know what? I'll have the pea. I have the garden pea.
You're a petit pois.
I don't like the peas. Are a bit too big for my liking.
Are they?
Yeah.
The garden peas are too big for you.
Yeah, I like the little sweet, juicy ones.
Depends. Are we going?
I'm happy with peas. I'm not going to argue.
What wing though? What 11 or 7?
Yeah.
On the right, I reckon.
On the right. Okay.
Because they're getting behind.
Get it behind.
Peas on the right
Hard
wing.
to pick up. Slippery.
Hard to pick up.
Right, drifting all over the plate.
Control.
Find the gaps, don't they? Always.
Hard to control.
Yeah.
All
right. That P's number 7.
Right.
They're in.
There he is. So they're on the right hand side, are they?
They're on the right.
All right, cheers, Benny boy. Let's go and speak to Rice, who's another goon. The goon's all over the place. Rice. Oh, Rico. Sorry, I do apologise. Rico. Looks like Rice here from my...
Name him Rice.
Rice.
Rico Rice. Go on, buddy. You all right?
That's the first. Right. We've got to have roast potatoes on there, haven't we?
Yeah,
well, it's got to be in there, but where?
It's got to be number 1, the goalkeeper, the base of the team.
Spuds in goal.
Spuds in goal. Bang on.
Strong, aren't they?
Yeah, reliable.
Yeah, exactly.
Big.
That.
Always there, never injured, are they?
The Spud's always there, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get with a number 1, don't you?
Yeah.
Is Spud...
All shapes and sizes as well.
All shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
no, I don't.
Isn't your Spud? If you were to look at a roast dinner, right, and you looked at all the ingredients you get, there's probably around about 15, maybe 25, 30, whatever, of all the ingredients you can have, veg, everything, right?
Yep.
Spud's always there, isn't he?
Always.
Yeah, it's always there. Base of the team. It's got to be there all the time.
Spud's in goal?
Spuds in
Spuds
goal.
in goal.
I have 2 lots of potatoes on mine, though. Do you?
Is
this just me again? I'll have mash as well.
Oh yeah, mash has got to be in there as well.
Mash is in there, but
what as well as your roast tatties?
Oh yeah, the lot. Mash, the roast potatoes,
a lot of carbs.
These sausages, man,
mashed potato and sausages and a roast dinner.
There's a mash in the middle of a roast.
You've lost
like 2 meals in one.
You've lost me there, mate. Let's just
roasties are in though. Roasties are in number 1. Roasties are in number 1.
All right, Rico, top man. This is shaping up. Give us the team so far.
Right, we've got number 1 roasties.
Yep.
We ain't got a back 4 at all yet.
No.
We've got gravy as number 8.
Yeah.
We've got carrot, good vision, number 10. And we've got peas.
Peas and
get everywhere, but they're playing on the right.
Trying to get him behind.
Yeah.
Let's go and speak to Rich, who's a Man United fan. All right, Rich?
How you doing? You all right?
All right, Rich. Rich, when was the last time you phoned talkSPORT?
Oh, quite a while ago.
But you phoned up to talk about roast dinner 11.
Yes, I have.
It's probably household 11 last time he phoned up.
Talking about weird things on the roast dinner.
Yeah, go on.
Someone that likes, I know someone that likes red sauce and brown sauce.
Oh, I need to admit something as well in a minute. Mayo.
On a roast dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, not a roast dinner.
Right, so you've...
All over.
Mate, this is terrible.
All over. My missus hammers me.
You put your own mayonnaise all over your roast dinner?
All over it. Ah, try it. Try it.
Not. No one's going to try it, mate.
When it melts into the gravy.
No one's trying it. No one's trying it.
It turns the gravy light brown. It's amazing.
Why do you want to turn it light brown?
You don't want to, but that's what it does.
But why is that a bonus?
It's not. No, it's not. I don't know why I mentioned it, to be honest. I don't know why I mentioned the colour of the gravy, but mayo. It's amazing.
Your own special mayo?
If you're out there, try it. Next roast, you're out there, try it.
Anyway, let's...
Go on. Are we getting in anyway?
Rich, come on, matey.
Yeah, so I'm thinking a nice bit of beef at centre back, like a big, massive razor ruddock bit of beef.
Big bit of prime beef at the back. I said to Darren before we come in here, I guarantee you, right? I can't. It might have been roast beef I said at the back.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I guarantee someone puts roast beef.
We were going 4-4-2, weren't we?
Yeah.
Saying stylish show, got to be up front.
Yeah, yeah.
And you went, nah, big bit of beef at the back.
Prime bit of British beef at the back.
That's it. Right to the bay in the centre.
Yeah. I think, do you know what? I don't think anyone's going to disagree you, Rich.
Yeah.
Put him in there, Daz.
I think he's in.
He's centre giraffe, mate.
Big number 5. You think he's skipper as well?
Feels like he should be.
I think he's skipper as well.
Feels like he should be.
Oh, beefy. Beefy skipper.
Beefy at the back. He is. It does remind me a little bit of Razor Ruddock, actually. If you had to talk about like a centre half that played for England, you go, maybe Butcher.
If you had to describe Razor Ruddock as a food.
Bit of beef. Fine bit of beef. What about Terry Butcher?
Could be any meat, that.
Yeah, could be any meat, couldn't he?
Butcher, isn't he?
Keep the calls coming, game. We're doing our roast dinner 11. The team is as follows. Darren, give us the team,
right,
please.
We've got roasties, number 1. Number 5, beefy, skipper.
Yep.
Number 8 is gravy. Peas is number 7. Number 10 is carrot. Right, we're looking for a right back, left back, another centre half to partner beefy. We need number 4. a left winger, number 11, and the star of the show, the number 9.
9 up front, leading the charge.
Yes.
Keep the calls coming, gang. 03717223344. We want to hear who is on your roast dinner and why. Get yourself and your team on the your should we say your item on the roast dinner 11. 03717223344. You are listening to the Sports Ways. Darren Ambrose. I'm Jason Cundy, and you are listening to the Sports Bar here on talkSPORT with talkSPORT Bet. Download the new talkSPORT Bet app today. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org. Good evening, thanks for your company. I listen to the Sports Bar here on talkSPORT. He's Darren Ambrose, I'm Jason Cundy. Still to come, we'll be asking how big Everton are following the commotion today after what Lee Dixon said during the commentary last night. And Everton's Twitter feed responded robustly, I think it is fair to say. But first, we're still going to take your calls on the more important stuff. Stuff there, there's a play on that word stuff, no stuffing yet. We're building a roast dinner 11 03717 223344. Give us an item that's on your roast dinner and why he should be in the team, where he plays and why. Now, this all started last night on the Sports Bar when I was joined by the man, the myth, the legend that is Rory Jennings, who had this to say about his love for turkey during the month of December. Turkey's too dry.
I eat turkey every day in December. I only eat turkey if I'm in the spirit of Christmas and I'm a really festive man.
Yeah.
I'm eating turkey all the time. You know, if I get myself a sandwich, I get the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Every day in December up until the 25th.
Even like the Walkers, turkey ones?
Yeah, always.
Turkey and cranberry?
The second, if I'm getting crisps, turkey and cranberry, absolutely. I am turkey, and then not again until the following year.
There's only one turkey, and that. No, I'm not going to say that joke. Back to the lines now because I want to hear from you. What has to make the roast dinner and why? 03717 223344. Let's go and speak to Nick, who's a Chelsea fan. Up the Chelsea. All right, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Nick.
I'm saying that joke.
Nick.
I just want to hear from you.
No, Nick, turn your radio down. We can't hear you. Let's get back to it. Keep Nick there and we'll come back to him. Speak to Giles, a Villa fan. All right, Giles?
How you doing?
Gilo, hello, matey.
You've got to go, as a finisher, the number 11, cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
Go on, why?
Why?
Isn't that more Christmas dinner?
The dry turkey, your mother's destroyed, doesn't it?
It's a bit of a Christmas dinner, isn't it? Cranberry?
Well, no, you go to a carver, they've always got cranberry sauce on the side, haven't they?
Yeah, it's true, on the side.
No, it's...
But...
I don't know whether he's a start. Is he a starter on a roast dinner?
I think he's a finisher. He comes on after 65 seconds.
So he's on the bench?
He should be on the bench because there's no turkey starting yet. So
no, this turkey's not...
Got a good partnership with Turkey.
Yeah, he has. They link up well.
Yeah.
To be fair.
You get in if Turkey's not in. Turkey's injured at the minute.
We ain't got any meat other than beef.
Beef.
Horseradish, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll skip. He's on a bench. I'm going to put cranberry sauce on a bench.
Put him on the bench. We might come back to him. Go on, Gilo.
Horseradish then.
Go on.
And horseradish then.
Oh,
horseradish to support the beef. So if you've got beef up front, you've got
horseradish on the bench. Put horseradish on the bench.
Okay, we're having a saucy bench.
It's a saucy bench. All right, Gilo. Thanks for that, buddy. Let's go and speak to Steve, who's a Villa fan. Up the Villa.
Get Mayo on the bench.
Oh, you all right?
All right, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
See bad. Just on my way back from an open mic session, and just thought I'd give you a call because I was thinking that Pease on the right wing was genius, and I've got the left wing for it.
Okay. Apparently, Darren Ambrose's good lady, the lucky Mrs. A, has said that peas aren't terrible. She's listened to the show.
Garden peas.
Yeah, garden peas horrible. I'm totally with her.
Same thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not
little green slippery things.
Filthy pig. Go on then, Steve. What do you want to say?
I want to say that Petit Pois should be on the right wing.
Oh, Petit Pois, see, that's... Petit Pois, mate.
They can't get on the back post, mate, can they? They're too small.
Mate, Petit Pois, though, he's a lovely French lad.
Garden peas, they get in big back
big
post.
Old beefy back. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like garden peas. Petit Pois is the way forward, for me.
Yeah.
For me. But I can't really stick... Go on, what do you want on the left wing?
Left wing, sweet corn. It's a bit like peas, but it's a bit awkward. Shouldn't be them. That's what left wingers are always like. I'm one of them.
sweet corn on a roast?
Yeah, sweet corn. Shouldn't be there, but that's a left winger, isn't it? So it's the right winger, but it doesn't look quite right. It's a bit weird.
It's a bit imbalanced, that, for me. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
They'll be right-footed, wouldn't they, sweet corn on the left? Wouldn't they?
What are you thinking about sweet corn?
I think
I'm not convinced by the sweet corn.
I think we park them.
Yeah, I'm not.
If we don't find another one, we put them in.
I'm not convinced by the sweet corn. Let's go and speak to Jay. He's a Bristol City fan. All right, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
How we doing, boys? How we doing?
I'm all right, Jay. And what made you pick up the phone?
I've been scouting far and wide, and I found your captain. I think I found your centre back.
Go on. So we've got Beef. Who's playing alongside Beef?
Crackling. Do you know why? Strong, durable, and crunching in the tackle.
It's a good shout, by the way.
I mean that's with your pork, right? I mean, Beef and Crackling at the back. I mean, I'm not saying no.
It's a good shout, though.
Saying no.
Does he get at the back?
You can only have two meats, mate, on the pitch.
Yeah, is that a meat, though? The tackle, though, Jay, aren't you? Crunching the tackle, my friend.
Meat? That's just like a side bit of meat.
He's saying he's going to crunch in the tackle. He's putting up a good argument.
Is
he strong?
Have a good partnership, though, with Beefy, is he?
Is it a good partnership?
Absolutely. It's top-class centre-back pairing, that is.
It's a good shout. I think I'm parking him again.
He's on the bench. We might pull him off. We might pull him off.
Lads, can I quickly off track just give my 12-year-old daughter a quick shout? She's just been called up to represent Great Britain in Muay Thai.
Amazing. Amazing.
Give her a name check. What's her
in
name?
Athens in Greece in November. Alira. She's fighting in Athens in Greece in November for Great Britain.
Is she listening?
She will be, yeah.
She will be. Oh, good luck.
Good luck, Alira.
Thank you very much.
Throw the flag.
Crackling in that team as well. Win the World
Crackler's
Cup
in.
with that boy.
Oh, he's on the he's on the bench at the minute.
He's been
Jake.
scouting high and wide, he said.
Yeah, he is. Let's go back to speak to Nick, who hopefully turn his radio down.
Call
Right,
up,
Nick?
Hello, mate. Sorry, I'm here this time.
That's
You
all
want
right,
a jumbo jet or something?
Hear me. Jay?
Go on, Nick. What do you want to say?
Sorry, mate. Sorry. Right. Pigs in blankets.
Pigs in blankets, mate.
Can I
Forget
round
his
of applause?
Richmond.
Round of applause.
Mate, pigs in
Sausages over here.
blankets. I love a pig in a blanket.
And I'll tell you why.
Go on.
It's like, and I want them at right back if possible, if that's still free.
It's still free, yeah?
Still free. Go on.
Right wing back, because like Reece James, they're very rarely available. But when they are there, you know there's going to be none left at the end of the meal. Like Reece, he leaves nothing. He leaves everything on the pitch. There'll be nothing left of him when he gets back in the dressing room because he's the boy, and he is
the kiddie.
Yeah,
they're in.
Rarely
in.
available, but when they're there, they make all the difference, don't they? Pigs in blankets, boys.
Pig in a blanket at right back.
Right back.
Don't think
Done.
anyone's going to complain that pig in a
done.
blanket. If you had a choice of your Richmond sausage or a pig in a blanket, what are you going for?
Richmond.
You?
Richmond, yeah.
Can we get your... Is that so it works in your house, is it?
Yeah. Put the oven on. She'll definitely not call now.
I can't wait for the next text and the next break. Matty boy is a Man United fan. All right, Matt?
Hi, lads. How are you?
Hey, Matt.
All right, Matt. So you phoned up for a bit of roast dinner 11, yeah?
Absolutely. And I've got your star striker. Your star striker, boys.
Go on.
Parsnip. Peter Crouch to Parsnip. They're top.
I don't know if he's a star striker.
I'll tell you why.
Go on, why is he a star striker?
They're parsnips. They're tall, right? They're hard skinned when you roast them, so they're tough. They're absolutely unbelievable in the air, and when the ball goes in the net, they taste so sweet.
I don't know.
If I was listen, let me tell you now, right?
Star man.
If I'm going out for a
player.
big game, right? And if I'm the nut roast, for example, right? And I look up and I'm seeing Parsnip make his way towards me. I'm not scared.
Nah. Imagine passing him up against Beefy.
Beefy's gonna, mate. Honestly,
Even Crackling would have him.
Crackling and Beefy. Come on, so not a good. Matt, need more, mate.
Yeah. They're a winter veg. They don't even play in the summer. It's perfect.
They are root veg, I suppose. I mean, listen. I love a parsnip. I don't know whether I'm leading the attack.
You know,
for my roast dinner.
You know when you have a team and 7, 8 of them are nailed on.
Yeah.
A sweet corn, crackling parsnip. They're the 3 at the moment. They're going to be in a group of 5 that we're going to have to make a decision on. Whether we leave out or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed. Parsnips.
Height advantage. The height advantage is there. Crouchy.
He's up against roast beef. Who
yeah, but beef's not getting off the ground. He's too heavy.
He's heavy boy beef. He's not very mobile beef, is he?
Right.
No, that's a good point.
Parsnip without jumping, wouldn't he?
Yeah, jump manoeuvre him.
He just put his beefy arm out, wouldn't he? And...
All right, tell you what, put him in as number 9, right? Let's just put the parsnip in.
Shall we get him in?
Yeah, well, I just have a question mark by him. It's a team sheet.
He's got a question mark.
Right, okay.
He's got a question mark.
Reece is a Newcastle fan. All right, Reece?
Hello there, you all right, boys?
All right, mate.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, right. So up front,
got the 10-bird roast.
Who?
The 10-bird roast, the Christmas special.
God, the 10-bird, it's not...
Right?
The old 10-bird
so you got
roast.
on the outside...
Too many players then.
Yeah.
On the outside, you got a turkey.
Yeah.
Inside the turkey, you got a goose. Inside the goose, you got a chicken. Inside the chicken, you got a duck. Inside the duck, you got a guinea fowl. Inside the guinea fowl, then you start going to your game birds. So you got your pigeons, your partridge, your pheasants.
Why do you like a game bird, do you?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Always. You know, especially when it's in season, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which we're getting to the season now. 10 bird roast, Christmas, World Cup, brings everyone together, and then you wrap it in bacon.
I see, this ain't a Christmas dinner. It's a roast dinner. It's not Christmas.
Yeah. Well, you want something special up top, don't you? You one Ronaldinho. You've got to have some.
He's doing so well.
He dropped an F-bomb there.
He's out now.
Trying to explain the old 10.
He's suspended. 10 bird Bob is suspended.
The 10 bird roast.
He's gone.
He was throwing guinea fowl. He was throwing all sorts. Duck, goose.
Like that nursery rhyme.
Yeah. That's
suspended.
I mean, do you know what, Christmas?
I was thinking about it. And then he went and done.
No, you can't drop an F-bomb, mate.
That.
He's out. Keep him coming, gang. 03717 22 We're building a roast dinner 11. We've only got about 15 minutes left. And there's positions we need filling.
We added one position we need filling. We need a centre half alongside Beefy, left back. We need a number 4 just to clear things up. We need a left winger, number 11. And we need the star of the show.
Come on,
I don't think Parsnip's quite fit enough yet.
No, Parsnip's leading.
Number 9.
Roast dinner 11 03717 22 He's Darren Ambrose. I'm Jason, and this is the Sports Bar live here on talkSPORT with talkSPORT Bet. Download the new talkSPORT Bet app today. 18+. BigGambleAware.org.
Seen it all before. They just know.
Good evening. Thanks for your company. Yes, you are listening correctly. This is the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. We're doing a roast dinner 11. We're building up. We just had a chat in the break there, and there's a couple of spots missing here, right? And
Might have to extend it.
I don't think I'll have it if we extend it. We've got 10 minutes. We said, so at the minute, this is what's on the plate, right? Go on, Daz.
Right.
Talk us through the team.
On the plate, Roasties in
has to
goal,
be there, yeah.
Pigs in blanket
Yeah,
right
yeah.
back, Beefy centre
Beef,
half,
yeah.
Gravy is number 8 all over, Peas is number 7, Carrot is number 10.
Yeah.
We've only got 6 players, we've got 5 left.
Crackling was at centre half, but you've stuck him on a. He needs to be.
We're just making a decision on him. As
Listen,
we speak.
so we need to bulk out.
Sweet corn get in?
Don't know where sweet corn's a
No,
restaurant.
not
mate.
yet.
No, I've never walked into a pub and had sweet corn sitting there, mate.
No.
No, I think that's just a personal choice. Anyway, let's go and speak the beer.
Plenty of sausage.
Cheers, Cookster.
Beer, Liverpool fan, all right, Beer?
Hello there.
All right, Beer.
How's it going?
I'm all right, matey. Now, listen, you've listened to the show, right?
Yes, I
What's
have.
missing in
What's
our...
your name? Actually, hang on.
Go on.
Is your name Beer?
My surname is Beer, yes, B-E-E-R.
Amazing.
In a pint of.
That's your first name?
First name's Plenty of.
No, the first name's Joe.
Joe Beer. Amazing.
That's it.
Joe Beer.
Go on then, Beer. Who are you having?
Right, well, what I was going for is a stable relationship with Mr. Beef at the back. It's
Go on.
all about the Yorkshire pudding.
Ah, he's in.
Centre half. Beef and Yorkshire pud at the back.
Look, Gammon and Gaffer's just had a word with Crackling.
Crackling.
Said, look, you're not in there, mate.
That is
You're on the bench.
that is an amazing partnership at the back. Beef and Yorkshire pud.
Beef and Yorkshire pudding.
Now that's starting to look like an incredible lineup at the back.
It's got chemistry, that. It's got chemistry.
You've got who's at right back?
Right back, Pigs in blanket.
Pigs in. You got
Beefy
Here's your
and
back
Yorkshire
four.
pudding.
Back three at the minute. Pigs in blankets, beef, Yorkshire pud, and tatties and goal. Still need a left back. Beer, good stuff.
Love that
Let's
beer.
speak to Ad, who's it says SE Dons, South East Dons. All right, Ad.
Hey, Ad.
Hello, guys.
All right, Ad.
Yeah, good.
You feeling hungry?
Hungry. I've just done I'm a chef, and I've just done my order for my Sunday roast.
Have you?
So all my veg for the weekend.
What-
Something I thought that didn't come up was braised red cabbage.
Cabbage, where would he play?
Yeah.
Well,
what's
see,
his
originally
role?
I was thinking braised red cabbage, black and blue, Terry Butcher, the thing on it, but you've got Yorkshire pudding, and you can't trust me on that one.
Yeah, Yorkshire
So, but you've always got braised red cabbage, Robbie Savage. I mean, sits in the middle of the park running around making a mess of things. And as we know, red cabbage dyes the plate red.
It does dye the plate red.
It does. Bleeds red, doesn't it?
Does bleed
Does
red.
bleed red.
I mean, if it turns up my plate, I'd eat it. I mean, I'm not
You're not
adverse.
excited about it, though.
Huh?
You're not excited.
Don't know
It's not
whether-
getting your bum off the seat, is it?
Is red cabbage getting you?
It's one of the most popular things on a Sunday for me at my place where I work.
Where'd you
They love
work?
the roast braised.
Where'd you work?
I work in a place called the Smugglers Inn in Kent, in a place called Herne, a little village.
Right.
And yeah, the braised red cabbage is very favourable.
Is a staple? Is a staple? Is it?
It is a staple. Although we have got Swede on this weekend, but you know,
Swede
just sits in the middle of the park trying to figure it out.
We had a Swede in the dugout once, didn't we?
That was just Sweden, doesn't it? That's just Sweden.
Right. Okay. Listen.
One thing before I go, listen, I did think of a little bit of accomplishments. A little bit on the side. A little bit of a super sub.
Go on.
You've got the Yorkshire pudding and the beef in the middle. What about the horseradish?
Yeah, the horseradish. Yeah, he's one of the condiments.
He's on the bench.
Condiments on the condiments.
He's on the bench.
He's on the
He's
bench.
he's with a bit of cranberry.
Cranberry sauce and mayo.
No, mayo's
Both
not on
they're
there,
all
mate.
on the bench.
Daz, let me tell you now.
Like room temperature.
We
You can't have sweet corn on a roast dinner. You can't have mayo. Come
no,
on.
you can't. Daz, we fall out.
Are we?
Mayo's got to make the bench.
Darren,
It's a young one coming up.
Daz,
Coming through the ranks.
Daz, I don't care what you've done with him. I don't know how he's playing on your plate, you filthy pig.
He's coming through.
No, I don't care how you got your mayo, right? It's not happening. You can't have mayo, mate. No one does it, Daz. You can't have it because that's selfish.
I'll question mark it. It's the gaffer's son.
Scrub it out.
It's the gaffer's son, that. We going...
John's a gooner. No, you can't have. John's a gooner. You can't. There's no way the lucky Mrs. A's having that, mate, on a roast dinner at home. She's not.
Mayo?
She's not, mate.
Nah, she ain't.
She's not. Speak to John as a gooner, right, John boy?
Hey, John?
Talking to me?
Yes, mate.
I'm thinking, what's the longest thing on the plate? A green bean. Well, that's got to be a centre half, and it all elbows and knees.
The centre halves have gone, John. He got roast beef
and Yorkshire pudding.
You're not dislodging them, mate.
Well, the other thing, the only other thing I could think about, when you scoff in the last bit of the plate and you scoop up double lively the roast beef and hiding underneath is the horseradish sauce, and that horseradish sauce gives you a right bite, like a right tough tackling midfielder.
Yeah. What's you want in the horseradish?
Horseradish sauce, yeah.
So we might have to start, There's a few that have asked for him, mate.
Number 4, do you think?
I think he might be one of them. Like a bit of a Billy Bremner.
Bit of bite in there.
Bit of bite in there.
Yeah. He's in, mate. He's in.
I think horseradish is in. I think
horseradish.
There's good work.
Gammon's put him in.
Gammon
the Gaffer's put him in.
Gaz is a Man United fan. Gaz.
Hello.
You all right?
Hey,
now,
Gaz.
listen, here's the team, Gaz.
Good, thanks.
Gaz, thanks for calling. Here's the team. Here's the positions we need filling. Tell me, what do we need, Daz?
We need, Gaz. We need a left back, a left winger, and we need star of the show, number 9.
So we need both that left-hand side, and we need a centre forward.
So my one is the centre forward.
Go on.
And it's a nut roast.
A nut roast.
Nut roast, yeah. So it could be versatile. So if you want a bit of flair, you could have a Brazil nut roast. If you need something a little bit hard, you could have a hazelnut roast.
Gary?
Yep.
There is no way on this earth a nut roast is starting up top, mate.
Oh, it's got to.
No, mate.
It's more versatile than anything else on the plate.
No, mate. Let me ask you this, right? You play football, Gaz, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I used to. Many years ago.
Many years ago, right?
Bit of a nutter, though.
Right, and you've got last minute, right? You're defending a set piece, right? And you turn around, you look around, you look behind you, right? And you've got roast beef or a nut roast, right? Who's the one you don't want to mark?
The nut roast.
Why don't we want to mark him?
Well, I don't want to mark him because he's going to be unpredictable.
He's a nutter, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a nutter as well. Great in the air.
Why is it good in the air? Why is a nut roast good in the air?
Because it uses its nut.
There's no way I can have a nut roast to my team, mate.
He'd get his nut on it, wouldn't he?
No, there's no way I'm having nut roast.
I don't think Gammon the Gaffer's getting a nut roast.
No way,
Gammon
the Gaffer's not. So listen, we're still a couple short. We're going to take this over the break. Ryan, the producer's absolutely delighted with that. He can't believe his luck. Keep them coming here. So what do we need? We still need left back.
Left-hand side.
Left-hand side and a striker.
Winger.
Nut roast is not starting in this roast 11, right? It's a sports bar. There's no way a nut roast is starting. Keep the calls coming. We'll take this over the break. Get this done quickly. 03717 223344. This is the Sports Weeds. Darren Ambrose. I'm Jason Cundy. We'll still be talking about Everton, maybe. Still doing our roast 11. Keep the calls coming. 03717 223344.
Let's be honest, we've all found ourselves raging at a referee's decision at some stage. This feel familiar?
That is an absolutely shocking decision.
They've got a case in that it was a bad decision.
It's such a poor decision.
Yeah, I think he's just made a bad decision in that instance.
But what does it take to get to the very top of football refereeing? Every referee starts with their county FA. It's a simple training course and you can take it as soon as you hit your 14th birthday. Once you've done that, you have to go through at least 11 hours of face-to-face training. You'll then graduate as a Level 7 official, which means you can take charge of county-level games. But hold your horses, there's still a long way to go to get to the Premier League. Your next step is to spend a year each at Levels 6, 5 and 4. This covers the top of the amateur game. Only at Level 3 do you start doing Northern Counties or Isthmian League level games, for example. If you've done this all quickly, you can reach Level 2 and ref your first National League match after, I don't know, 6 years? After getting enough experience at that level, you can apply to be a referee in the EFL. There's an interview, people watching you do games, and then, if the EFL are happy, you'll be granted a Level 1 licence to ref in games in League 2 and above. Now, they don't just say on you go to the Premier League, you have to work your way up through the divisions. Only after years of hard work and refereeing on cold Tuesday nights in Stoke can you be considered to do matches in some of Europe's very best stadiums. Now, who was the youngest to reach the very top? It was actually Michael Oliver. He refed his first Premier League match in 2010 at the tender age of just 25. So if you want to follow in his footsteps, crack on. It'll only take you roughly a decade, thousands of hours of work and an incredibly thick skin. In total, there are 37,000 registered referees across England, but the PGMOL has only deemed 21 good enough for the top flight. That means there's not even a 1 in 1,000 chance you'll even make it in. Obviously, referees can make mistakes, but when you think about it, having a go at them is kind of like slating a brain surgeon.
Good evening, you want to see the Sportsman on talkSPORT. He's Darren Ambrose, I'm Jason Cundy. Still to come, we'll be asking how big Everton really are following the commotion. First though, we're taking your calls, the most important stuff. Yeah, no stuffing yet. We're building a roast dinner 1103 717 2233 The lines have gone crazy. There's only 3 positions we need filling. Left back, left midfield, and the star man up top. Let's head back to the lines.
Up
and
top?
Find out. Well, we need your star man, don't we?
My missus text said you need someone up top.
What do you need up top?
Why don't you just put sausage up there?
Your missus wants sausage up there?
Yeah. Said why don't you put sausage up there?
I don't know what your missus said about sausage. Let's go and speak to John. John is a Swansea
I hope she's talking to me.
All right, Johnny boy.
All right, Mr. Cundy, yeah, great.
How you doing, sir? Listen, thanks for calling.
Very good.
Listen, we need a left back, left-hand side, or centre forward. What you got for us?
Right, well, I got Welsh lamb.
Oh,
Welsh lamb.
No.
Where's he playing?
Versatile.
Yeah.
Could be left back. Tricky little midfielder. Side step, right, left. Could spring off his spot, up in the air. If you're trying to cut, you'd never catch a Welsh lamb.
Never going to catch one. Where you going to play him though?
Sounds like left winger to me.
Either left back or a tricky little midfielder, left side.
Left-hand side, bit of lamb left-hand side, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Daz, you're. I mean,
could be having 3 mates here.
No chance of catching him.
Sounds like left winger to me.
Do you know what?
Bit of Welsh
do you know
lamb.
what? Just hold yourself
I'll hold
there.
it. I'll hold it.
Hold it there. Let's go and speak to Wayne, who's a Leeds fan. All right, Wayne. Dirty Leeds. All right, Wayne.
Hello, boys. First time caller. You all right?
Oh, thanks for calling us, matey. Amazing. First time caller. Why'd you call? Roasting 11. Right, go on.
I'm going for
Go on.
chicken.
Chicken.
Where's chicken going?
Chicken. Always up. You can't catch a chicken. Stick it on a wing.
He's on the wing. Chicken on the wing.
Chicken on the wing. Chicken wing.
Chicken on the wing.
Chicken wing.
Chicken on the wing. Chicken. Put chicken down there.
Down.
You
Sorry,
gotta put
Welsh
chicken
lamb.
on there.
Chicken on the wing. I don't know. We got three. You got two. But you got two meats. Wayne, thanks for that.
Cheers, Wayne.
Stay there, Sean. Let's go and speak to Andy, who's a goon. All right, Andy.
Andy.
Hello.
Andy. You all right?
Andy.
Hi there. All right.
Yeah, with your left back and a centre forward.
Yeah. Centre forward.
Go on.
Centre forward. Can't believe nobody's mentioned this, but got to have stuffing in there. You can't have a roast dinner without stuffing.
Stuffing the ball in the back of the net, sweetie.
Stuffing.
Yeah.
Stuffing up top.
There's nothing else to say. He's up top. Number 9, stuffing. Stuffing his chances in the back of the net.
You need stuffing, mate. You absolutely.
Everyone needs stuffing.
It's absolutely true.
Don't they?
It's not a proper roast dinner without stuffing, I don't think.
No.
Right, listen.
First name on the team sheet.
First name on the team sheet. Right, here we go. Can Wayne, the Man City fan, come up with a left back? Wayne?
How you doing, guys?
I'm all right,
Mate.
Wayne. Listen, you're the last. There's only one position that he's filling right now.
Right, I think I might have it. Red cabbage, left back.
Oh, it's a second
choice. A second choice for red cabbage. I mean, listen, we need to put someone in left back, mate.
I think he's
Red
in.
cabbage is one of those things. It's the last thing you put on your plate, but it's always there. So you don't want to go near it to the end, and it's the last one to leave the field.
It's the last one to leave the field.
Last one to leave the field. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
and the chef said it earlier as well.
He did say it. Listen, gang, that is it. Right, listen, here we go, right? Here is the Sports Bar roast dinner.
This is who Gammon
11.
Gaffer has picked.
Right, here we go. Give us the team, Daz.
In goal, roasties. Right back, pigs in blankets. Centre halves, beefy and Yorkshire puddings. Left back, red cabbage. Number 4, horseradish. Next to him, gravy. Right wing, peas. Left wing, chicken. Number 10, carrot. Good vision, feeding stuffing. What a team.
That's a great team, by the way.
That's coming
you
home.
sat down to that
Brilliant.
on Sunday afternoon, mate. No one is complaining.
You ain't going home after
No,
that.
you're not. You're rolling home. Can I just thank everyone as well? For all the lines are still going. I saw people still calling up.
rammed.
It's over. The roast dinner at 11 is over. But thank you very much for everyone that contributed there, because we can never do this without you. So it's an unbelievable plate there. You've got
Incredible.
No one. You're not finishing that meal, mate. That's for sure.
I don't think my sausages get in.
I don't know about your sausage getting anywhere, matey. Listen, thank you very much for that. Now we're going to turn our attention to Everton, who strangely put out a tweet this morning, not strangely, after Lee Dixon said that he was kind of alluding to the fact that Jordan Pickford hasn't signed or moved to a big club. I know what he was saying, but you know how precious football fans are. And Everton put out a tweet. Now, this was in response, as I said, that Arsenal fullback, Lee Dixon, putting out, saying in commentary that why didn't Jordan Pickford or hasn't joined a big club when he played for England last night. Now then, this is, I've got a list of what Everton have won. This comes from Everton official Twitter or X. 9 top flight titles, 5 FA Cups, 1 European title, 1 of football's most passionate fan bases, a world-class new stadium. Everton FC, a big club, past, present and future, and they tagged in Lee Dixon as well. Right? What are your thoughts? Has Lee just kind of done one of those things that we all do sometimes, flippantly throw something out there, people take offence, and now it's blown up?
Yeah. Of course he has. Football, particularly supporters, is tribal, isn't it? When he said that last night, actually, I did think, that's not going to go down too well. See, there's an argument in both cases for me, and I was listening to Drive on the way up here. We've had a debate in the office as well with almost everyone. What the tweet that they've put out, has Jordan Pickford played for Everton whilst that was happening? No, he hasn't. Firstly, I think it's irrelevant. Jordan Pickford's probably the best goalkeeper ever in England's history, in my opinion. Obviously, I didn't see White back in the day. So historically, and I heard Bentley saying this earlier with Andy, historically, they're a massive club. They're a massive football club. But the last 38 years, I think, was the last time they won. They've been an historic big club. Now, they're not a big club with the potential to become a massive club again. And look, I don't want to rile anyone up. I don't want to rile.
Oh, you've done it
rile
already.
Tony Bellew up as well.
Oh, Tony Bellew phoned him, yes.
He phoned earlier. But there's 40-year-olds out there now that won't think Everton are a big club. Everton supporters will, because they know their history. We know their history. They're a historically big football club with the potential to become big again. But at the moment, if you're talking, where does, and this was the example Bentley used, where does Adam Wharton, where would he sign? Would he sign for Everton, or would he sign for Newcastle, or would he sign for Chelsea? I think Everton's last on that list at the moment. Now, does that define a big football club? Not historically, no. So I think it's different for a supporter and a player. I'm looking at it as a player's point of view, where I'd want to go to the biggest club at the moment. But historically, everyone knows their history of their football club. So yes, they're a huge football club, but they're a bit like Liverpool, massive back in the day, weren't they? Then didn't win a title for, 30 years? Now they're massive again. I think they're in that gap that was a big club. Now they're not.
What difference? I think if you really want to rattle anyone, and all you got to do is say to them, you're not a big club.
It's tribal.
Honestly, you said that. I think you could probably upset them more by saying that about their club than if you said something about their parents.
But I think only the historically big clubs. Now, look, I love Palace.
Everton were at the time where Liverpool are now, the biggest club in the country, right? I remember watching, I think they beat Rapid Vienna, I seem to remember, in the Europe. They're winning league titles, getting an FA Cup. That's where they weren't there for as long, from my memory as a kid growing up, but they were, at one stage, the best club in the country. It was hard for kids.
You remember that, though, don't you?
I remember it. I remember it well.
See, I don't. So in my memories, Everton haven't been a big club. Now, I know their history because I love football and I do research about all clubs. So I know they're historically a huge club. But in my lifetime, they haven't been.
No.
So it's such a...
They are.
It's what era you're born in. Like Palace, for instance. Now, I love Palace. If you said to a Crystal Palace supporter, you're not a big club, they won't take offence to that.
No, they won't.
Because they've not been big.
No, and that's fair enough.
For example, which they won't, and I get that, and it's hypothetical. If they win the Premier League 8 out of the next 10 years, in 15 years, you'll have 20-year-olds thinking they're a massive football club because of the era they've been involved in.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. So you look at what the so-called big clubs, and it has been really, since the Premier League. There was football before the Premier League.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an absolute fact.
Yeah.
There was football before the Premier League, but it does feel a little bit like maybe you look back and feel that before the Premier League, before 1992, football didn't exist. Well, it did. And then, you think about some of the big clubs that when I grew up and some of the big clubs before the Premier League, Leeds United were the last club to win the old First Division, right? So you've got these huge, huge football clubs, but they've all underachieved.
Yeah.
I think in my lifetime, certainly in the Premier League era, Everton are the biggest underachievers of these big clubs.
Yeah.
They've won one FA Cup.
Yeah.
Since
As a
they've been Man United in 1998, I think it was.
Yeah. However, they've never been relegated from the Premier League.
No, they haven't.
So they're one of the 6 founders?
They are one of the founding members of the Premier League. And but what I'm saying is, since 1992, since the inception of the Premier League, I think of all those clubs, they are the biggest underachievers.
Yeah.
Everton.
Would they get in the top 7 biggest clubs in the Premier League currently?
In my mind, without having written all the clubs down, yeah. I mean, you've got the big dogs,
Yeah, but it's era based. Surely it's era based because historically they're bigger than Manchester City, right? Now they're not.
Yeah, I think you also need to pick up now. The Champions League is like a big badge.
Yeah, of course.
Right? You need to have that. You need to have won that.
Yeah.
You need to also won the Premier League. I think that's another one. You need to have that on your mental piece as well. So
riles people though.
Oh my God!
It riles people. Riled Tony Bellew.
If you really want to rattle a football club, just say you don't support a team that you support a small team.
That to me in there earlier.
Well, Spurs. Are Spurs a big team?
Yeah. See, for me, yes, Champions League, huge. Winning titles, huge. Winning Europa League, huge. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That doesn't define a massive club.
No.
Now, a bit hypothetically, it's global fan base. It's like how much money you're earning at your football club. It's the stadium now. Everton Stadium, super. It's a super stadium now. So they're on their way back. That's what I'm saying. Historically huge. Now, not so much. On their way back. In the next 10, 15 years, them, Forest,
but haven't they got
Leeds,
Forest,
Villa, they could all, Newcastle, they could all become a massive football club.
Yeah, there's only so much room because unless you finish in the top 6, you kind of get left behind. What defines a big club, and how do you look at Everton and a side who also like Newcastle, right? Won their first trophy in like 50 odd years. Everyone tells me Newcastle a big club. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. They might have 52,000 fans look at. Not having they're a big club. Not simply not having it.
Huge club.
Villa, huge football club. Everton, Leeds, even Leeds United are bigger than Newcastle. What do you think? 03 717 22 33 44. You are listening to Sports Bar here on talkSPORT. With talkSPORT Bet. Download the new talkSPORT Bet app today. 18 plus. BigGambleAware.org. Good evening, you are listening to Sports Beer on talkSPORT. He's Darren Ambrose, I'm Jason Cundy. Still to come, we'll be joined by Tim Vickery, discuss the biggest stories from South America. But first, it's time to talk odds with talkSPORT Bet ambassador Rhino.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. From weekly broadcast boosts to lucky dips and brilliant bet builders, bring it on at talksportbet.com. 18+gambleaware.org.
Rhino joins us now. Rhino, good evening.
Evening, lads. How are you both?
I'm
You
all
good?
right, matey. Now, I know you're a big sports bar listener. Did you hear
Yes.
the
I loved it.
Yeah. Anything missing for you in the old roast dinner?
Do you know what? Yeah, I do think there was a few players that were overlooked. I'm not going to lie to you. First of all, you needed that luxury player, I think, right? Cauliflower cheese didn't get mentioned, and I just think when a plate gets flat and you're looking for a bit of inspiration, you see the cauliflower cheese there, lovely creamy touch to him, layered. I think that we could have stuck cauliflower cheese there.
Okay.
Another thing was
phone up.
Yeah. Couldn't get through.
You've got the God line. You get straight through to us.
I didn't see, and I don't abuse my power. Do you know what? I know you've got. You had Lamb on the left, left forward, was it? You needed that telepathic connection at left back. You needed mint sauce.
Yeah.
Those two know each other so well, don't they?
To be fair, mint sauce was injured, so Lamb had to make the bench.
Yeah.
Lamb made the bench.
Right.
We changed him for chicken on the wing.
Right, listen, let's start off.
It was good. It was good.
Let's start off this Saturday. Forest take on Chelsea live here on talkSPORT. What are the odds on the world champions to go and get a result?
I knew you'd cram that in somewhere. So, I mean, it killed a few teams' momentum, didn't it, the international break? I think Chelsea can put themselves amongst that. That was a massive win against Liverpool before the break. And the manner in which they did it as well, the players that were remaining on the field and, players playing out of position. Whereas Forest, I mean, Ange is the favourite still to be the next manager to go in the Premier League by a long way as well. He's 1-6 to go. And then next in the betting is Amorim at 7-1. It is, I mean, he's leading the betting and then some. And you look at the record, I mean, he hasn't won yet, and he's played Burnley, Sunderland, Midtjylland and Swansea, with all due respect, in amongst that. So, as you say, I mean, Chelsea, they might be away from home, but they're 17-20 favourites here. Forest are 14-5 at home to get a win against Chelsea. And the draw's 27-10. I mean, what can you look at? I mean, Pedro to get 1+ assist, that's 17-5. I like that. That's a booster. Chelsea to win, both teams to score. I always look at winning both teams to score against whatever team Ange's managing. I have to say, I know that's brutal, but I do look at that. That's 27-10. And Esteban, 2 shots on target. You having him, Cundy? You got that?
Yeah. I don't know if he'll start though. That might be the only caveat to that. I don't know where he starts.
Agreed. It's boosted to 14-5, so it's whether you want to look at that, whether he starts or not.
Okay.
What about Fulham, Rye? Play Arsenal Saturday evening.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, top of the league, aren't they, Arsenal? I know O'Hara wasn't having it, but they're favourites as well to win the whole thing. And they're favourites to win this game as well, 8-15. Fulham are 5-1. 5-1 at home, and the draw's 29-10.
Fulham a little bit of a bogey team for Arsenal, I seem to remember.
I would say so. Without knowing the record, that flagged in my mind as well. But I mean, they're just so up and down this season.
They are Fulham. Yeah.
You don't know, and you can't pinpoint. Even when you look at goal scorers, you can't pinpoint who's going to score for them at the moment, which is obviously one of the problems. On the flip side, though, for Arsenal, Gyökeres, if you think that, I mean, he's still been scoring goals, but there's been question marks over him. 7-5 to score any time in this game. Eze to be the first goal scorer is a talkSPORT bet booster at 6-1, or Arsenal to win both teams to score. That does feel right for this. That's 11-4, boosted by talkSPORT bet. So I'm gonna look at that, boys.
Now the biggest game of the weekend, of course, is on Sunday as Liverpool entertain Manchester United. It's a big game for both, actually. You know, Slot needs a win here. Anything less than a win for Liverpool will be kind of quite damning. 3 defeats and then a draw against a Man United side that are kind of still struggling a little bit. I think Liverpool win it, but what are the odds?
Yeah, I'm with you, because it's the fact that it is this struggling Manchester United side. If they do get, even if it's a draw and they do take some points off Liverpool, the question marks are starting to be asked about Slot, aren't they? So I'm with you. It is a big game. They are the favourites, Liverpool. You would expect them to be at home. They're 4-7. Manchester United are 19-5, and the draw's 100-30. I mean, obviously, I'm a United fan myself. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, this is the version of Liverpool you want to play." Man United have not been. They've still not been at it. I mean, we got that win against Sunderland, but you can't don't really read into that too much. What can we look at? Isak's just over evens right now to score any time. Same with Ekatike. Do you think both will start? Will it be one or the other? You can pick those for your bet builders. Liverpool to win both teams to score 15-8. If you want that Man United perspective, Bruno to score or assist, so you cover both there, is 7-5. He may well still be the man. Or the outside shout is Mount. What a beautiful goal that was before the international break. Took it with one foot, scored with the other. He's 21-5 anytime, and I think the manager does fancy him over Cunha. Whether that's worrying or not, it's a different story, but 21-5 anytime, that could be where you look.
And the other game on Sunday, Rhino, what are the odds on Spurs smashing Villa?
Here we go. Look at that. Frank Spurs back in action. You're only 2 points off top, you know. I mean, you're doing all right, aren't you? You're doing all right. I mean, Villa find themselves the outsiders. They've just started to get their season going, haven't they? But I mean, Spurs that are favourites, just over evens, and the draw is 5-2. Just to say, Villa are 9-4. Just for those wondering, a Spurs win with both teams to score 16-5. I like this booster here, Paulinho to be shown a card. I think he's going to be in amongst it, and I think it will be a tough game as well. That's boosted to 16-5. I really like that. But just like the Mayo eyes you up for a roast, Darren, I've got to say. 18-5 is a score draw, and I think it just stinks of a score draw to me. But you know, that's just my opinion.
Rhino, top man, we'll catch up before the weekend.
Cheers, boys. Take care.
Cheers, bud. That was Ryan from talkSPORT Bet. Look at the latest odds thanks to talkSPORT Bet. Terms and conditions apply. 18+. BeGambleAware.org.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. From weekly broadcast boosts to lucky dips and brilliant bet builders, bring it on at talksportbet.com. 18+, gambleaware.org.
Now, England booked their place, as we know, next summer's World Cup last night in a 5-0 win over Latvia. Latvia Live on talkSPORT. The debate over which players are guaranteed a spot in the plane and which players could potentially miss out next year has already ramped up. And talkSPORT's host of live football, Adrian Darren, has had his say on the matter in an exclusive article on the talkSPORT website. To read the full article, head over to the talkSPORT website. Okay, here we go. So here's the England squad. Adrian Darren was picked on the plane, delayed and cancelled. So the goalkeepers, he has gone for Jordan Pickford and Henderson. He has got a question mark Ramsdale, Pope and Trafford. I think that's fair. Reece James is on the plane. Livramento. Jed Spence. Okay, he's gone with Jed. I get that. John Stones. Mark Gehi. Konza. Dan Burn. Declan Rice. Jordan Henderson, Morgan Rogers, Elliot Anderson, Bukayo Saka, Noni Madueke, Anthony Gordon, Eberechi Eze, Harry Kane and Ollie Watkins. And there are plenty of others there that he thinks will potentially and won't. What do you make of the ones that he's picked there?
Yeah, I think the ones he's picked are nailed on for me. I know you said Jed Spence, where he's gone for that. I just think he's versatile. He can play left.
You know what?
And
when
right.
you go to tournaments, right? We saw Trippier do it. I remember Phil Neville many years ago.
Yep.
Phil Neville could play left back, right back, and centre midfield. You need a versatile player that can do a lot of those type of jobs. He can play left back and right back. So I think that might be enough. Yeah. Plus, he's obviously very, very good.
He's gone question mark over Adam Walton. I know we spoke about that earlier. He's gone question mark over Jude Bellingham. Whether that's because he hasn't made the last squad or not, but for me, those two are nailed on Walton and Bellingham. They have to go.
I don't think Walton goes.
You don't think he goes?
No, I don't.
You don't think he goes, or you don't think he deserves to go?
I don't think Tuchel fancies him. I'm not convinced. I think there's a number of reasons. I think that physically, if you look at the midfield, the size of the midfield, like they're big physical boys that get about the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, you got Morgan Rogers, Rice.
You need all three of those, though, do you?
Well, Elliot Anderson has shown that actually, and we know he's a good player, but he's not to the step up.
But he's one player in the match the last two.
Yeah,
for me, Walton goes. He goes, Elliot Anderson for me, but I think Walton should be there and plays front of Elliot.
I don't think Tuchel's.
I agree. I don't. There's something about Walton that
he'd
had him in the squad, wouldn't he?
Injuries, little bit.
Maybe, but he's not injury prone. You wouldn't say he's injury prone.
He's had problems, and I think that's probably stunted his growth a little bit. Personally,
class. You need a bit of class in there.
Well, yeah, but is he also
break
as well?
down? You want to break teams down with his left foot.
I don't know whether. I'm not totally convinced that he has to be there.
Really?
No. I would have him in there. I'm not totally convinced he has to be there. Obviously, he's a lovely, silky footballer. He's 21, right?
Yeah.
His
He's got
day will
plenty of
come.
time, but I just feel...
And I think also the fact that Thomas Tuchel has only got... He's got less than a year left in his contract. He's got 18 months. That was what he was given. Go and win the World Cup. He's not built... Not like Southgate. Southgate was building for the future. He had an eye on what this team might look like in 2 years' time.
Yeah.
Tuchel don't care.
If it was Southgate, he goes, Wharton.
Well, yeah, and yes, but I think the fact that Henderson's there and Wharton's not, I think gives you an indication he's looking for a little bit more experience than Wharton has got. Wharton's day will come.
Yeah, I feel for the boy, but I think he should be there. But I agree with you. I don't think he will.
It will come. To read, as I said, that full article, head over to the website talksport.com. You are listening to the Sports War here on TalkSport. He's Darren Ambrose. I'm Jason Cundy. Keep the calls coming. Hello, he's Darren Ambrose, I'm Jason Cundy. This is the Sports Bar here on talkSPORT. Still to come, we have the return of the midnight train. Yes, we're doing that around about 25-30 minutes time. Get your calls in 03717 22 33 44. No sport, no politics, no religion, nothing too serious. Other than that, anything goes. Make sure you join the fun at midnight. First, though, joining us now to discuss all the biggest stories from South America. There's only one man to get, and we've got him. It's Tim Vickery. Tim, good evening, sir.
Evening, gentlemen. How you doing?
Very well indeed, bud. Let's start off with Brazil. They lost in a friendly last night to Japan after going 2 goals up. It's 6 games so far for Carlo Ancelotti. It's a bit of a mixed bag, right? 3 wins, 2 losses and a draw. How's he gone down in Brazil so far?
I think much more positive than negative. Remember, he picked him up from a very, very low ebb. They'd just been beaten 4-1 by Argentina in a game where they were lucky to get 1 and Argentina were unlucky to only get 4. So it was a low ebb. All right, they lost 3-2 to Japan. Remember, he's got an entirely reserve defence out for that one. And there's some players there who didn't do themselves any favours, and you probably won't be seeing them in the World Cup. More interesting, I think, was Friday's game against South Korea. They won 5-0. Now, you might think South Korea, so what? But South Korea was 16 games unbeaten and got a good win against Paraguay yesterday. Not a bad side. And you could see there what Ancelotti was trying to do. You could see the side. And he played, and this is going to be a problem with them in some games, because they've only got 2 in central midfield. And one of them's Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes. So they're not going to be able to do that all the time. Casemiro, I don't think, has the legs for that. So if it's going to work, they've got 4 up front. Rafinha of Barcelona's injured, so they don't have him. They've got the Real Madrid pair of Vini Jr. and Rodrigo, plus Mateus Cunha of United and Estevan of your rabble, Jason. And boy, it was good. It was really, really good in 2 senses. Firstly, they worked back furiously. One thing he said I thought was really interesting this week, Ancelotti, he said, I'm not interested in players going to the World Cup wanting to win Player of the Year awards. World Player. I don't want to know about it. Don't care. It's not important. All I want is a team that wins. And people thought, well, maybe that's a message to Neymar, who's injured and not playing and not there anyway. Yeah. I think it's more a message to his old mate, Vinny, with whom he gets on really well. Vinny, if we're going to play this way, you are going to have to work back. And I've never seen him work back for Brazil like he did in that game. So having the 4 work back balanced out the side and made it possible just to play the 2 in midfield. But also the mobility in attack, the rotation. Because the way that Brazil have been playing, Vini's wide left, get the ball to him, and the opposition are just waiting for him. There's a line of opposing defenders, like the villains in a Bruce Lee film. There's one after the other.
Trebling up, quadrupling up on him.
Exactly. And it's so predictable. So what's he done? He's taken Vini off that. So he'll play someone else there. It was Rodrigo of Real Madrid the other day. It's been Martinelli in some games to hug the flank or to switch with him. So you're getting Vini in positions in field where he can pick up the ball closer to goal and do some damage. So the mobility of the front 4 worked really, really well. And that 5-0 win against South Korea, that was a real morale boost, because it's not only the score, it's the way that they played. And you can see players buying into what Ancelotti wants from the team. It's all a rush, and Ancelotti has come in at the last minute. I mean, you really, in theory, after 18 rounds of World Cup qualifiers and a Copa America, you should have everything ready. And the other South American sides more or less do. But Brazil made a hash of it. Ancelotti's come in to put out the fire. He hasn't got very much. He's got 2 games in November, probably in London, almost certainly against African opposition. And he's got 2 heavyweight friendlies against European opposition in March. And then he's got to name his squad. So I think it helps enormously in his case that he's a great simplifier. He's not one of those club coaches who's detail. He's a simplifier. I think that makes it easier for him to transition to international football. But certainly what I saw last Friday against South Korea was very impressive.
Tim, when I remember growing up, obviously 94, 02, 98 to a certain extent, there was a real fear factor to that Brazil side. I think that's gone in recent years. could that come back with the players that you've just mentioned? Could they possess that again?
I think they could, yeah. I mean, anyone and World Cup opponents, the draw is going to be really important, because this is a World Cup where you're playing, when you're playing, the logistics and the temperature, it's going to be really important. But, all of the sides who are going to be playing Brazil, they'll be looking at the highlights of that South Korea game and thinking, because no one is going to relish defending against these players. Yeah, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. I mean, one of the first thing that he did was bring Casemiro back. Casemiro is an extension of Ancelotti on the field. Can he still do it? I mean, it's 8 games now, the World Cup. There's an extra game. Can he still do it? Does he have the legs for it? They don't really have a substitute for him. And you wonder about him picking up cards as well. So that's a little problem that they have. But I think after that South Korea game, because there is talent there. And if that talent can fire together, as it did on Friday, then no one is going to relish defending against them.
Tim, who are the other sides in South America that the European sides perhaps should fear that maybe we haven't heard as much because they're not Brazil, they're not Argentina? Who are the ones that you think, they could cause England, Spain, Italy, whoever gets there, France, a number of problems?
Well, Colombia are interesting, and they didn't make the last World Cup. They've made this one. They're still getting a song out of James Rodriguez, who has wandered round from country to country, frustrating everyone in club football, but they get a song out of him. And the combination between him and Luis Diaz is good. And they beat Mexico 4-0 the end of last week, and it was really, really good. Really good. And they're physically strong. There's something about them. They're not great. You'd back England to beat them, but they can give you a problem. Similarly, Ecuador. Ecuador, who in World Cup qualification, it's competitive in South America. The last 11 rounds of World Cup qualifiers, they conceded 1 goal.
Wow.
1 goal in 11 games. That defensive unit, and Pacho, you'll know from Paris Saint-Germain, Hincapierre's just come to Arsenal. He isn't really getting a game yet. I'm not sure quite where they're going to play him, because they've got lots of left-sided defenders. They've got another one who plays in Bruges, Ordonez. I'm surprised he didn't move to the Premier League. The defensive unit is great. And there is Moses Caicedo as well, although he's suspended from the first match in the World Cup. So these 2 games they've had draws against the States and Mexico. They didn't take him just because they wanted to have a look at what are we going to do without him. But there's one big problem with him, with Ecuador, which is where are the goals coming from? They are utterly dependent on a name that you will remember from the Premier League. Enner Valencia played for West Ham and Everton, and he's 35 now, and he scores all the goals that they get pretty much.
Wow.
So you're going to struggle to score against them. But they don't carry a great deal of goal threat. But they're big, strong and quick and competitive. And one who perhaps could be is Marcelo Bielsa's Uruguay. It's a generational change with Uruguay. The likes of Suarez and Cavani and Diego Godin and so on have gone. He's brought in this generational change. He started off very well. It hasn't been quite so good recently. And you worry about Bielsa, whether he's a tournament coach. Because there's no such thing as pacing yourself in a Bielsa side. It's you're all out from start to finish, and the goals have dried up a little bit. And also, how they're going to play. He's going to play 2 wingers who are not inverted. A right footer on the right, a left footer on the left, and a centre forward. But there is talent there. In the midfield, Valverde, Bentancur, Ugarte, who people perhaps hasn't settled at Man United, but he's probably been Bielsa's most consistent player. So if Uruguay get the balance right, look out for them as well.
Tim, appreciate your time, but I can't let you go. What's going on with the hat? It's a statement hat you've worn there. You've deliberately worn it. You're live on YouTube. It's a Panama, right? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's...
Well, all right. The statement is this.
What's happened there? What have you done yourself?
I had some stitches in the forehead, so right. It's damage limitation, and a little bit of entering for an Al Capone lookalike competition.
Suits you, Tim.
Tim, as always, my friend, thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend. It's coming up. Catch up soon.
Speak soon.
Tim Vickery there, South American football expert, joining us as he always does. Do not forget, in around about 15 minutes' time, it's Midnight Train to Mad. Let's get your calls in 03717223344. Before we do that, we're going to speak to Tony, who's a Palace fan. All right, Tone?
Hey, mate. How you doing?
All right, bud. What made you pick up the phone?
Everton are not, in this time, this age, are not a big club. Like, there's no way you can class them as a big club. You know, they've got the infrastructure there. I mean, every team's got a history, you know, that they feel that it's their God-given right. I mean, look at Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They feel it's their God-given right that they should be further up the league. They should be attracting the best players and stuff. But, you know, a fall for grace is what Everton have went through for 25 years. You know?
Yeah. No, I think they know that, but, you know, go on.
You know, Darren played for my team, Palace, 110 games you played, Mr. Ambrose, and I thought you were fantastic. You actually scored on my first game that I ever went to with my father. And, you know, I just think that Everton have got the infrastructure, yeah? I'd say they're more an institution than they've got the Leeds, Sheffield Wednesday, you know, Sunderland, Southampton, you know, all these teams that have been.
You can't compare Sheffield Wednesday and Everton. And
Mr. Cundy, may I just say, you said you've got to win the Premier League to be classed a big club. Well,
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say
well, you have to have that on your CV to be classed.
In the modern game, it helps, but you know, Everton
Blackburn, what they.
but we're not fooled by that either, are we? Leicester, you can throw them in, but you know we're not fooled.
That's a shame what happened to Leicester, really. But well, why not? Humanity. It all costs. It all costs.
Tony, how old are you?
Me, I'm 43.
You must remember Everton, surely, when they were like top.
Yeah, but I remember Everton scrapping, like, was it maybe 2 out of 4 seasons?
Yeah, they were fighting relegation.
The season.
Yeah. No, that's fair. They've had some lean times, Everton. That's for sure. But I think they're one of England's biggest clubs.
You think it's era defined, Tone?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, that's what I was sort of trying to say. It's like institutionalised, you know, huge clubs with huge support.
Well, Preston and Burnley used to be big clubs, right? Preston and Burnley were remember some. One about.
Burnley have still got wooden seats in their stands. But you don't know.
It sounded good. That's what we used to call. Used to call it Wooderson, didn't they? Not Goodison. That's how old that place was.
Cheers, Tone.
Well, it's always going to divide opinion, that's for sure. Still to come, though, we have the return of the midnight train. That's coming up around about 15 minutes' time. Get your calls in. No sport, no politics, no religion, nothing too serious on that. Anything goes. It's part of the show you guys own. We don't own it. No calls, no train. Don't leave me and Darren here begging for calls. You want to listen to the Sports Boy here with talkSPORT Bet. Download the new talkSPORT Bet app today. 18 plus, begambleaware.org. Good evening, you're listening to the Sports Bar here on talkSPORT. Around about 15 minutes' time, 10-15 minutes' time, the Sports Bar will be opening the doors for the Midnight Train to Madness. Only one way you can get in contact, no text, no. Pick up the phone, 03717 223344. No sport, no politics, no religion, nothing too serious. Other than that, anything goes within reason. Tell us a story. Phone up. It's part of the show that you guys own. No calls, no train. It's now time for the Raffles Bet pages. And that music means only one thing. It's JC, and JC's in the house.
All right.
He's here again. All right.
First time I've been here.
Is it the first time you met JC?
Not down
Can't keep him away now.
I know.
Yeah,
loves the Richmond sausages.
I don't love the Richmond sausages. I can't believe
debate,
that. That's a
the
disgrace.
debate
by
in
the
the,
way, that is a disgrace.
Right,
I'm not having it.
JC was none too impressed with the heathen that is Darren
Richmond
Ambrose.
sausages.
Yes.
Like bottom tier sausage.
Yes,
that
it is.
bottom tier sausage.
Yeah.
It's useless.
Anyway, let's
know
talk,
my roots.
let's talk about the back page. The back page of the Times. Tuchel plans talks with Bellingham. Tuchel will hold talks with Jude Bellingham for reintegrating him into the England squad. There are some non-negotiable standards, apparently. No one saw this coming for Bellingham.
No.
3-4 months ago. But however, the landscape is that if all things are God willing, it looks like he might struggle to get himself back in that starting 11.
Yeah, I don't know from reading the comments if I saw it like that, to be honest. I saw it more of a thing of, look, Bellingham was probably never actually going to get in this squad. He had shoulder surgery. I think he played 4 games or something. He didn't even start any of them. So I think the fact he was left out of this squad, I don't think was even like all right, fair enough. And then if you actually read what Tuchel says here, it's a case of, I'm going to have a talk with all the players who missed out. I'm going to have a talk with all of the players who weren't involved, because yes, he obviously has standards. And look, he has spoke about Bellingham before, but equally he's talked about how important he is to England as well, and how much of a character he is and how important he is on the pitch and off the pitch. And yes, there's been some suggestions from certain areas that Bellingham maybe has different treatment to some of the other players in the squad by the media, for example. That's kind of set up by his dad and stuff. But equally, I don't think we're going to get to the position where he's going to leave Jude Bellingham out. I just think it's more a case of like...
What, the squad or the team?
Well, I don't think... One, I'm definitely not going to left out the squad. No. I really don't think he's going to left out the team. I feel like, to be honest, I feel a bit sorry for Bellingham, really, because I think that he's been portrayed as this maybe kind of a bit of a drama queen, a bit of a diva, and I don't think he's like that at all. I just think that he got maybe a bit frustrated at the Euros, maybe.
In his about what his mum thinks. But then I didn't see it that way. I just thought it was a bit of a strange thing to him to say, but I don't think he meant it in those terms.
Definitely not. And then Tuchel apologised for it anyway. He said, look, English is not my first language. And by the way, he's extremely good communicator, Tuchel. And he just made it clear that that wasn't what he meant. And I just think we've kind of blown over this. It's been blown at this much bigger thing than it actually is. And Bellingham will be reintegrating the team. He'll be absolutely fine. He'll be an important player for England.
Yep, absolutely right. Right, stay with the Times. Matt Lawton, clubs vote on controversial salary cap. Premier League could agree to what some opponents view as a salary cap as early as next month.
Yeah, so PSR is going, and we're going to have a new thing, and they're going to vote on anchoring. And so anchoring is, the idea is that every Premier League club will be able to spend 5 times the broadcast money of the team that finished bottom in the Premier League, which is roughly about £550 million at this moment in time. Now, the 2 Manchester clubs are massively against it. And that's because they spend a lot more on everything, because this includes not just squad wages and we're talking all staff costs, all player costs, amortisation, all of that. So the 2 Manchester clubs are against it. So Jim Ratcliffe's warned that it's going to make the Premier League less competitive, not going to be able to compete with wages. For teams like Newcastle and Aston Villa, it's a very good thing, because it means that they can spend the exact same amount of money that the other teams want to. And of course, Newcastle and Aston Villa come from a position where they've got ambitious owners and want to get there. Equally, there's another point where the PFA are going to be against it as well, because they will see it as a hard salary cap. Because what will happen is anyone who signs a player will probably then, you'll have to fit into that sort of budget. So you're probably going to get a limit of players earning a certain amount of money. So the PFA are going to be against it. And equally, championship clubs are likely to be against it, because what that means, they feel like it's going to lead to the championship introducing the same thing, which would then mean a team who gets promoted from the championship would have a real struggle of competing with, they already got a real struggle of competing. In terms of, if you breach the rules, it's a 6-point deduction, and then it's
another point for each £6.5 million over that you go over the anchoring rules. And I think
it's a bit draconian.
It is a bit, and I think it's going to come down to you're going to have two very distinct groups. You're going to have probably the traditional big six are going to be that massively against it. You're going to have Newcastle and Aston Villa, maybe Everton are probably going to be for it. And then it's going to come down to those other clubs, so the Bournemouths, the Palaces, the Wolves, the West Hams maybe, who don't have those ambitions of pushing on. They're happy to be in the Premier League, but do they want maybe, say, a more competitive Premier League and a chance for them save money? Or do they want to maybe keep the rules sort of as they are? So I think it's going to be really interesting.
14 votes,
to
right?
see, yeah, 14 votes to win.
And when does that vote?
That's going to be in November.
Right, okay.
Wow. So I think we're eyes peeled on that, definitely.
Yeah, watch this space. Penalty notice says the back page of this Sun's Sport. Harry Kane vowed to make up for the worst moment of his career by winning the World Cup next summer. And there's a photograph, of course, that penalty that he missed against France.
Well, I thought it was interesting that Kane said that was his worst moment of his career, considering he's lost finals and stuff as well. But he felt that second penalty that he missed against France in the World Cup.
That was on him, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I get that. Yeah, and he mentioned that after that he scored 31 in a row.
Yeah.
And Kane at 32, I feel like he's gone to another level. I don't know.
He's in the best form of his life.
Yeah. He's got 21 goals this season already for club and country.
The best form of his life.
21 goals. We are in the middle of October.
Yeah.
They've played 6 Bundesliga games. He has 11 goals in the Bundesliga.
Champions League as well.
I really feel like Kane going to Bayern Munich has been a great move for him. He's at a club whereby, despite the club being so big, they are sort of built around him and they're there to generate as much as he can. And I feel like, look, let's see what he can do at the World Cup.
Yep.
And just finally, it was on the talkSPORT Bet website.
Yeah, all good. Yeah,
or talksport.com. Sorry.
Yeah, so Danny Role is now left the role for Rangers' job. So